It surprised me that time. It was really fast. You think it's? I'm gonna have to get better at these intros. I do have an intro, but I keep forgetting to bring it up, and it gives you time to let it start. And if it hasn't started, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hey, Alexei, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
All right.
I did some homework since yesterday, and I thought I'd show it to you. Oh, I got a screen share.
Yeah. Let's take a look at it.
Let's see. Share screen.
So just to catch everyone up, we were talking about the Vortex, right?
Oh yeah, and I labeled this part too, so hopefully they'll. Yeah. But you're right. We were working on this. Let me close this out for a second.
Oh, okay.
Oh, darn! I was going to surprise you with that one. Darn it!
Well, we can get to it in a second.
Yeah, I wanted to. I thought this might be the easy part, is because this is going to take me more time to do that thing.
Right.
But let me just play. Let's see if I'm on the right film. I had to create another film. I need to be on number 1. Oops, that's the wrong button. Film number 1. Here we go. So let's see. Is this the right one? No, this is the right one. Let's see. So if I push play, yeah, let me get. So you can see it better.
That purple one's going at it's too slow, but it looks good. All the other ones look great.
Was it supposed to be? It was supposed to follow along this path at 40 seconds, though, right?
For one lap of the red one.
One lap of the red one.
Every time the red one goes around once, that purple one should go around once.
Oh, okay.
Like should complete the entire.
It goes around. It goes around this like it makes its path the same time as this one traverses.
The red one goes like 2 or 3 times as fast as the purple one right now.
So let's go here. Oop, I already had it open. You'd think I would learn this by now.
But that's pretty much it. I mean, those are like the local.
Let's see.
The spheres just symbolize the rotation rate of the fluid. It's not necessarily like there's an actual physical sphere there. It's like the local energy that's creating you.
Right, but
within your scale.
But the timing, like you're saying, the timing does need to be right. I mean, if we're going to try to indicate something, right?
So, yeah.
I started off with, this one, for some reason, we started off with 5760, and that's this one. So this is the 1440. It's divided by 4, right?
Right, but the red one is the one, or the purple one is the one we need to fix.
I know, but I'm just telling you how fast this one's. I'm telling you the degrees this one's going, so you'll know how many. It's making 4. Is that right? Let's see, 4 times 1440. Yeah, it's going around 4 times. This one is.
This one's not 4. Is it 5?
Huh? Yeah. Was it what? I can change it. I started from scratch, to be honest with you, because I got frustrated. I got frustrated because my radiuses weren't solid lines and all this kind of crazy stuff. So I started from scratch, and that's why I wanted you to come back and look at it again. So we have to have a benchmark, right? So we just arbitrarily picked out a number of seconds or a number of rotations, or what should this one be?
Which one?
The red one.
What we should just match the purple one to whatever the red one is now.
Okay, that's what I was hoping you would do. So, but see, the thing is, this is on rotation, and this one's on rotation, and this one's on a path.
Right.
What you're saying is, well, we know this is it's 360 degrees.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, if that's at 40 seconds, make the purple one have a 10-second motion.
Oh, maybe that's the simple solution. See, again, that's why I tend to overthink this stuff.
Yeah, if you just change that.
I was thinking I needed to. Yeah. Make sure it's right. Oops. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I never can get it exactly on the thing.
There you go. And then the repeat.
I don't have them. Oh, that was the only one that needs to repeat.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's play that and see what happens. Looks like it might work.
Yep.
Boom.
That's perfect.
Good. Close enough for government work, right?
Yeah. It's not bad.
What about the other ones? Yeah, I went in and smoothed out that little path right there too, so it was kind of lumpy.
Nice. Looks good.
So what about the intermediate periods? I guess they have to be pretty much correct if they're all lining up, right?
Yeah, I mean, every time the red one's on the right, everything lines up.
I was thinking you were saying that there was like a halfway or a quarter way mark where they lined up, or something else lined up.
Yeah, there's a couple different alignments that happen for sure. Like, it's kind of moving kind of fast for that.
Yeah, I know. That's one thing I realized. I wondered if we should.
Oh, it is a little bit off. Yeah. The blue, it's off.
Well, okay, so that's what I thought. The reason I thought it might be is because you remember how you were doing 1.5 steps, but the time is not based on.
No, the time. Right now, the time is off. Is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. That's why I wanted you to look at it, because this is based on divided by 4 and time.
The time should be divided by 2.
Divided by 2.
Yeah, so multiply each one by 2. So for the first one, if the blue takes 5 seconds, then the green takes 10 seconds.
Right, but then that's so you're saying these have to be backed.
Yeah, where's the blue one at?
Okay, the blue one, I have to do this and check to see which one it is, because they keep getting out of line. There we go. Okay, so it should be, are you saying 10 seconds? But then it'll be going slower.
I don't know how many rotations you have it set to do.
I have it 57. I have it going, is that 16?
Because that's what needs to change.
Times 360. See, that's what I was saying. That's what. So I've got it going 16 times.
Then the green one should go 8 times.
If you do that, you're going to run out of times, right? Because you have 4 spheres. You can't do 2, 4. You would need another. You need another interval. Well, let's see, or do we? Let me just do it. I'm going to do it since it's your creation. I'm going to do it the way you want me to do it, and then so.
I think the easiest way to do it is just to set up one rotation, make each one say 360 degrees, and then just put them on repeat, but at different lengths.
I'd have to go back to paths for each one of them, though.
Right.
Can we try the math method first?
That seems very complicated, honestly. You've got some random rotations there. So you've got the blue one. Okay, what's
They're not random. They're not random. There was a relationship. This one was 1440. This one was 2880. This one was 4320. This one was 5760.
I think those are backwards.
No, it was backwards. I mean, I changed it.
Well, what you just said was, so click on the blue one. Right, so that's at 5760.
Yeah. I mean, I did it backwards the first time, then I changed it, remember?
All right.
You should be able to do it in degrees. All that is rotations, right?
Yeah, that's good. So you're doing 16 rotations.
Right.
What about the green one?
Should it be 16 divided? Should it be 4? No. Or should it be 16 divided by
16 is good if the red one's doing 2.
This. But there's what about the yellow one then? There's
4.
2, huh?
The yellow one should be at 4, and the green one would be at 8.
Okay, so 8 times 16. What?
No,
8 times 360. See, that's what I have. That's what I did. I did. See. Wait a minute. I have to double click on it. Should be 2880. Wait a minute. Are you doing the math?
Yeah, like I'm saying, this way is way more complicated. So you have it at 12. It should be 8. So the number of rotations
the first one should be 1440, right? That's this one.
Well, you can just make them all 360.
I can't because what do you mean?
If you just make them all 360, it'd be a lot easier.
All right. That's just going to be one rotation, though.
Well, you put them on repeat after you decide how long it goes for.
Okay. It would be a lot easier. It's frustrating that it won't stay. That it won't stay in order. So every time I do this, I have to check the order. I have to check to make sure I'm on the right one. Oops. Oh, that's not. Save. 360. That's right. I'm going to double check them here. 360. Aha. I didn't think I got them all. 60. $360. All right. So what does that mean for?
You just change the lengths of the time now.
Let's see what it does.
That's perfect.
It's just going to be boring, though. What do you mean they're all going to just follow each other around?
That's what I'm saying. So now if you change the lengths of the times. So I'm like super tired.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
That
was easier than doing the math on the degrees.
Way easier. So now you can just set the blue to 5, the green to 10.
I wanted to do it the complicated way. Let's go back. I want to start. I like to start out, Chris. For some reason, they get out of whack if you start. So let's go. This one.
Yeah, just make it 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Well, why don't we do like 10, 20, or 10? I mean, 5 seconds isn't going to last very long, right? What you're saying is you think we can repeat it.
Yep.
But that was only repeating, and remember we had problems with that. But we'll see. This should be 10.
Yep.
Okay. Why didn't it go to 10? Why is it? For some reason, it won't. Okay, so I wonder what the duration is up here.
Then hit repeat. So those all repeat. Same with that blue one. Yeah.
All right, so which one is this? This one's
20.
This one is
40. Yep, perfect.
40.
That should be good.
We don't have to repeat that one. All right, so what do you think? Looks like it's going to work.
Yeah, it looks like it's working right now. Because you'll have all of them on the right side and the red on the left at noon. Bang.
That I didn't.
The purple one's going. Needs to speed up twice as much. The purple one's too slow right now.
Okay.
It's going too fast.
I had it set at. See, that's the one that set at 40 though, right?
I think it's set at 20 right now for some reason, maybe.
Which one is that?
Probably the far right. I don't know.
I keep double clicking when I don't need to.
Yeah, so that should be the 40. Not that one. That's the green one.
This is the one I was on.
Yeah, it made it the green one though.
Well, look at I'm on.
I see. I see. Yeah. So that should be 40. There you go.
Really, I guess if you're doing a longer animation, you can just you can always. Well, there's only two variables you'd have to change even to make it longer. We'd have to change the purple one and just make the overall thing like if we wanted to go 80 seconds, right?
Yep. And then everything else would repeat.
Yeah. So that's only two things we'd have to change. That's not a big deal.
See how they all line up after one day though?
Awesome.
Yep.
I had to fiddle with that. The reason I don't like the path thing is because of the start and stop. I had to like zoom in, like almost like through the ball to get the start and stop to where they were close together but not overlapping. That's why I wanted to do the rotation. Let's see. Now I'm going to show you this one. Now I'll have to change this one too, but maybe I'll change that one later. But what I'll just show you. It's pretty short, so I'll show it to you. That's not what I want. I want this. Well, that's not what I want, I guess. This one's what I want. Yeah, film 2. All right. So I've got this one set to do. It kind of tricks people. They think they're starting out in they think it's 2D. Now watch this. I know the purple one's wrong, but or is it?
It's off, yeah. That's pretty close though. I mean, all you have to do is like
I just have to reset them all like we just did. And then it goes back to 2D.
You got it set with the camera moving?
Yeah.
I mean, you could even add stuff in between it so you could see everything. Exterior ones, interior ones.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. How much do you want to? Yeah, see, I got to fix that. Well, I didn't really spend any time on the purple one anyway, because it was basically just a copy of the other one.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
What I was interested in doing was, I don't know how much time you have, but I was wanting to put some. I mean, when these are at a certain phase, what they mean, right? But nobody else does.
So, right. Yeah. If you want to put some words in there, we can do that.
Theta, and beta.
Delta, theta, alpha, beta.
Yeah. Because I can, if I just like roughly label them, I can go in and I can curve the text. That'll, if I just know where the text goes, I can.
Yeah. And then also, you might want to change the transition zones to not be equal with the sphere itself.
What now?
The surface areas, they can be shifted a little bit by 1.5 feet each.
I thought we already did that. I guess we didn't. Those are the lines that I deleted, I guess.
You see what I'm saying, though?
You're saying the sphere should be in the center of that zone.
Yeah.
Kind of like this ends up here.
Yep.
So let's see. I want to experiment with something right quick too. I don't usually do labeling in SketchUp itself, but it has this little function. What is this called?
Delta.
This is the delta. I don't think this is gonna work. I think it's gonna look weird. Oops. Yeah. Now if I go back, am I on film 1? I want to see what that does because I know it's attached. I keep clicking on the wrong. I don't use this animation software enough to. I thought this might be a way for me to quickly label them and then go back and fix.
When you hit play, does it follow the sphere?
That's what I'm going to find out. Yeah. I think the end of it will. No. It follows it. I was afraid just the point would follow it.
That's not really delta though necessarily. That's just more of the sphere within the delta influence.
Well, I mean, how would people?
The purple sphere is the one that tells you what mode you're in.
Oh, I get it. So it would be this whole area would be labeled delta.
Right.
Not just the sphere.
Right. And it's all about where the purple sphere is what's happening.
All right.
That's where all those rings need to get shifted inward just a little bit. 1.5 feet. Can you just do like a copy?
I can do it pretty quickly here. Let me
just grab all the surfaces and resize by shrinking them.
Yeah. So let's see. So that applies to all of them, right? So if I'm going to do, I can do this, and how far would it be?
Half of like 1.5 feet is the.
This is 3, radius. So that's 1.5, 1.6, like that, and then I go out 3. Then I go out 1.5.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
1.6. It won't let me just do it by hand. And then this, so this color goes over there.
Then that other one, they all go out 1.5 feet.
What does the middle do? And I can just delete this. I don't think I'm gonna delete my path. I think it creates its own path. Let me see right quick just to make sure, because I can undo it. Let's see which film I'm on. Good. Okay, good. It creates its own path, so you don't actually need the line work.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good. Cool. So let's see. All right. So what color would that center part be?
That is the center part will be like the purple, but the one where the blue sphere is in right now is blue.
No, I didn't know if that center part was going to be a. Well, now I can just go 3 feet from here.
Not that one.
I thought.
No, leave that one there.
What do you mean?
Make that section that's inside there blue.
Right here?
Yeah, where that sphere is, that's the blue section.
Oh. That?
Yep.
But I still have to offset this line. That's what I was doing.
Yep.
This still has to get offset 3 feet.
Not that one. Not that one, the other one.
This one.
Yeah.
This one. I'm gonna have to select it. This one. Right?
Yes.
For some reason it wasn't letting me go. 36. That's 3 feet right there.
Yeah, just 1.5.
So 4'6".
No. You need one at 1.5 from that line.
And then this line gets deleted?
Yep.
Okay. That's what I did. I thought, okay. Now what color? Is this the green area? These two are the green now?
Yep.
Then I can delete that. Okay, so now what I'm trying to do is, so why can't I just delete this line?
You can.
Okay. I don't need to create another one now.
Yeah, you already did that.
Yeah. And then
that one can move out.
Isn't this this one moves at 3 feet?
No. The one where you don't need any spheres on a color that's changing. So like that last right sphere can move to the right.
What about this one?
Delete it. Actually, no, that one stays because that's the one that's in between.
Okay, that's one that was confusing me. 6. That and this. What about? Should this get bigger?
That can get bigger, or you can just change the color of it.
What would you do?
Make it bigger and then change the color.
Yeah, just for consistency's sake.
Yep.
So it would be that it should be.
No, that one stays. Oh,
you're
doing that.
I'm offsetting it. Yeah.
Yeah. You're making new surfaces.
Yeah. And then what color do you think that should be?
Well, that's like that's like infrared.
Well, yeah, you can do that. I don't know. What color would you do?
That works.
Make it really almost
faint.
Good. Almost faint. Now, would this be a dash line or just leave it there like that? Leave it solid?
I would just leave it like how it is.
Cool. So I need to move my times. I redid the times. Hopefully they look a little better. I started to stand them up, but then I realized this is the 2D version. I kind of feel like you need a 2D version in a. What is that? The heck is that? Oh, that's
your letter.
That's where I was standing it up because there was no straight letter that I could use the rotate tool with. These had straight letters I could rotate with. So, all right, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it looks better since the now what would you do to help people indicate, like, are there like quadrants? Don't you have like quadrants? How do people relate?
We could break this one up into 24.
That's what I was thinking. It would be kind of cool to have some sections to help people kind of gauge it. as they go along, or see relationships, because you really don't see any relationships until the end. Or I don't. Maybe it's just me. Let's see. You would just start from the center? I made myself a little star so I wouldn't have to have the.
Yeah, just draw a line up, and then if you could just make like an array of it rotating around,
Yeah.
I would just draw it straight up though, straight towards 6 o'clock.
I'm going to leave that group so I won't screw anything up until. And then
just rotate that around the axis, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Copy. Let's see. Would it be 20? What angle to start out with? 20 degrees. Well, how many? We got 360. So
man.
That would be 30.
15
times 20. Is that too many? Is that wrong?
Well, it's not enough.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want to do 15 degrees. I see what you're saying. I thought you were talking about the number.
Oh, well, it'll be times 24.
Let me get this. I don't know, man. It's your program.
It's not my I don't know the program at all. If I was on Rhino, I'd be flying.
I mean, it's your creation.
Right. On right. There we go. That shows something.
Yeah. I just wonder if is it too much? One thing I don't like about
that's right
SketchUp is that you can't like do line weights very easily. Well, I could make these. I could give them a color and make it like a faint color. What does that look like? I need to set a camera. I haven't set a camera on this one.
Yeah, I think that's fine. If you wanted to label the 3 o'clock, maybe the 9 o'clocks might help out a little bit. Or you could do every single hour, We're about to go into the alpha. Then we're about to go into theta. Bam. Now we're in a dream state. Sleeps, deep sleep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So you would just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, how would you label them? I guess you have to go.
The clock goes the other way.
It goes counterclockwise?
It goes with the red sphere.
Oh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this, I'd have to, I guess you'd label it out here.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then how would I label I wonder how I'd label these zones. I know what I can do. I can figure this out. I can just do the little labely thing. Like this was the delta.
That's the lower verse.
Oh, that's the lower verse.
Slower than delta. I always have it as one word. Like universe is one word.
Oh, duh.
It's like the universe that's lower than our universe. Lower verse. Beyond human perception completely.
And then I was going to kind of spread these out a little bit. What's this one?
Delta.
Delta?
I call it the delta verse, but just delta, is good.
You want to call it delta or delta verse?
Well, I mean, it's information coming from the conscious creation of energy tuned to the delta wave. So I think it is kind of like the delta universe. I always call it the delta verse. It's that information field.
So I'll call it the Is that what you want to call it? Deltaverse?
Yep. I'll be right back. And then it's theta, thetaverse, alphaverse, betaverse, and then slow and fast gamma, but then you also have the Noviverse. But for this one, you could just make the center the Noviverse so people know it's there.
So we got theta,
then alpha. That's theta.
Theta, I can't type. Thetaverse. Oh, I left off the E too.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thetaverse. Oop, what happened to my? It didn't work. Let's see if we have any comments. There's Not Strike. Tony and Alexei are at it again. We got to finish it, man. We can't start and not finish it. What y'all making? This is Alexei, center of the graph. Our Lord Savior Not Strike. Yeah. This is this is just something I wanted to do to practice my animation software because I don't use it enough to be good at it. And but it's based on. Now I'm trying to get this to work. It's based on Alexei's theory of everything. He's written several books. And let's see if I start that animation. So this is based on the circadian rhythm, and these spheres represent what phase you're in, or at that time of day. And this is I'm going to let Alexei explain it better. This is pretty much you, I think, going through these rhythms based on the time of day.
I'm back.
So I was trying to explain this. I wasn't doing a very good job. They were asking,
"What's the question there?"
Oh, Daniel, he's always got a sense of humor. No, it was Keith Jr. He was the one that asked, "What you making? What y'all making?" And I said, "Well, this is let me go back to the thing here. This is Alexei's sort of theory of everything graph." And
it's the vortex of creation, essentially. I mean, like if everything comes from a primary vortex of creation, we've got local spheres of influence that basically guide our perceptions. And so you could say that the circadian rhythm is controlled by 4 local spheres of conscious perception that come out that stem from the vortex.
This is kind of the 3D version of it. I'm going to fix it, but that's basically. I just wonder.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Should I? I was just, to me, these are like temporary labels, so I wouldn't forget. I wonder if I should go in and have it curve text and have it interrupt these, just to, you know what I mean, and have it kind of dialing around, or I don't know.
Yeah,
what do you?
I think if you have it on the left side,
because this looks too much like CAD,
If you put it in the 12 p.m. side, it wouldn't get in the way of it wouldn't get in the way of the purple sphere.
Yeah, but you don't want to spread them around.
Oh, I'm just saying what you could do.
That's true. I guess I could start. You could kind of start here and kind of wrap them around, couldn't you? If you didn't want to put them all on one side, because I got it 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I don't want to just put. I guess you could, right? Put them all.
Yeah, that's how I did it. I think in my drawing.
Okay, I'll do it the way you did it. Now this one, the blue one is the Noviverse or the inner one? The
you still need the alpha verse. Delta, theta, alpha, beta.
Delta, theta, alpha, beta.
Yep.
This is supposed to be alpha.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then give me a new tag. And I'm just going to put it up here.
There we go. And I mean, technically, the purple one inside would be then a slow gamma, and then there'd be a purple one inside of that, fast gamma. Then the one inside of that is Noviverse. Yeah.
I wonder how it would.
And then we're not even using the proper scale.
Now,
each one of these should be 4 times, the size.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
So this scale is really big in reality when it comes to like real life.
Well, and honestly, as long as you can label it, it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, I remember when I was drawing, I was doing a little video, a live stream with showing how I was going to video the nuclear plant near my house, and I have a mile-long drawing. No, it's 15 miles. And I show my drone up in the air in the nuclear plant 15 miles away.
Nice.
So, I mean, I could draw it that big if I wanted to.
Well, I know, but you wouldn't be able to see it in one picture.
No, that's why I don't do any text until I see the total scale of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I can on this now. Thankfully, I was smart enough not to mess with the spheres, so I can go here and make another one. Or two, or
if you want to, but like we can't even see them. I mean, it doesn't really matter. That's why I say, like, at a certain point, the rotations of the inner spheres don't really influence you as much.
What would you do here? Just do one more, or not any at all, or what would you do?
I
don't like to at least label the Noviverse.
Well, then you need 3 more.
Really?
Yep.
What's that? So that's 1 foot. It's 12. Oh, I thought my first one was 3. Oh, it's 3, and
it's 1.5 maybe.
It's 1.5 radius, not 3 radius. So that would be, what is going on? Here we go. The 1.5, 1.5 would be 3/4. Would be, is that 8 inches or 7?
I would just do it visually at this point. I don't really know.
No, well, it's if I get it to quit going to the outer one. Let's see, it's 20. It's about 6.5 inches. Still looks awful big, doesn't it?
Well, you still need 2 more inside of that.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it, Emma. All right. I know what to do now. I'm just going to, like you said, I'm just going to do it visually. There we go. Because you can
pretty good.
You can double click it and make it do exactly what you did before.
Right.
So what would you do? What kind of colors would you do?
It's even more. So it'd be like a navy, like a dark blue, kind of for the one next to the blue. Like the ultraviolet. Yeah, you could do that, and then the ultraviolet purple.
Ultraviolet purple.
That one. Down a couple more. The one that's down 2. I'm talking about the color itself.
Oh. Are you talking about this one?
It's more magenta.
This one?
Yep.
Oh.
To the right. Well, that works. Yeah.
Which one?
Well,
this is right.
You're good right now.
What about this one?
That's the Noviverse.
What is it? Psychedelic?
Yeah.
What color would it be?
I make it rainbow on mine.
I don't have rainbow on me. Huh?
Black.
Black.
It's beyond visible perception.
Huh. What about just do the rest of it black?
Yeah, that's navy blue though, I think. Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, I mean like all the way down. You have navy blue selected.
I was just doing a dark one. Because you're right. I mean, black just absorbs all. You can't see anything. Just absorb. What about the center?
Same. That's the Noviverse.
That's cool, man. Let's see what it looks like. That's not reading too bad.
I mean, you could even do the same with the pink sphere at the very end, the lower verse.
Right here?
Yeah, you can make that black too. Because we don't have, we need special tools to actually perceive that with our waking state. But it might have looked better before,
Yeah, I mean, I try to stay away from, in my drawings, I try to stay away from black, but I know what you mean. It's hard to make it read as it is. We could change that to be less translucent or opaque, or you could change the opacity of it, I guess.
I think it's pretty good.
I'm going to try to figure out a way to make these lines read. Like if I create a layer called division lines or something like that. Oops. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Then let's see. I forgot how to make it display the color. Oh, well, I'll mess with that later. I don't have as much time as I did yesterday. But I wanted to kind of. What do you think? Do you think these lines are too heavy, or do you think they're okay?
I mean, it's really whatever. I think you could make them a little more, like transparent.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll create a layer, and then I think I have to go research how to. That's one problem in SketchUp is I have this other layout. I was working on this drawing. This is layout. See, this is the software where you this is a window into SketchUp. That blue box.
Right.
That's the floor plan in my model. And then we bring it in here, saying this is where we do all of our nice dimensioning and labeling and stuff. And here I can make the layer, I can change the layer colors.
Yeah, you can probably do the same on that other one.
But I can't change it in the animation unless I change it in the drawing.
Right.
So actually I get to close this out. Save, yes.
Well, what's that line labeled as?
It's just untagged.
Right. So you just need to tag it as that layer.
Well, I know, but let's see.
Right there where it says type undefined. On the top on the right.
Oh, I know how to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the best way to. Let's see. What is this? Is supposed to be. This is supposed to be labeled. I must have accidentally deleted my colors. I'm just gonna call it colors, and then. But I'm trying to get it to where I can turn that off. Then I can select everything easier. Because what I need to do is put these in a group. Like I need to select all of these without selecting all the other stuff. Did I miss one? Yeah. Yeah, make a group. Now, these can be division lines. Yeah. Now I can do it. Now I can just do it by here, but I don't think it'll. The problem is with the RGB. The problem with is that it won't display. I need to get an RGB color. I need to get what's an RGB color for gray?
Oh, I don't know.
I know 255 is all. If all these are, I guess it has to have enough color to show up. But see, anyway, you see, it won't display in the edges won't display. Line work won't display as the color until you get ready to print it. But I got
to go to view.
Huh?
On the top left where it says view.
Top left over here.
Yeah.
That's just toolbars.
What about
I mean, I've run into this before, and I have to just go look it up, and it's not
right there. That's the one right there. Face style.
Face style are the and you can go into the.
I bet if you went into wireframe, they would show the colors.
What you have to do is go into the style here that you're in and edit, and it's one of these little boogers here. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Well, that's going to change all the lines, though, right?
No, I know, but there's a setting, and I just have to find it. I just didn't want to bore people to death with me trying to figure it out.
No, it's all good.
It's a combination of the style you're using, and then the layers how you got it assigned. And I just have to look it up. I mean, in CAD work, we never change the colors of our lines. It's forbidden. It's taboo. So,
right.
But well, I know
Let's hit play.
Huh?
Let's watch it real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need to set a camera angle for this one.
Yeah, it looks pretty right, though.
So if I stop it somewhere, no, wait a minute. Leave it alone for now.
You can't pause it?
Yeah. That's okay. For some reason, I thought I was going to click. I must have clicked on something instead of the screen, just in the space.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, so let me start it over again. And then what are the significant, I guess it's just whenever this passes through.
Yeah, whenever the purple sphere jumps from a shell to another shell, that's when our brain harmony switches.
So let me do this when it jumps. So now
that's what I'm saying. Like that ellipse needs to be adjusted. Like if you really want to make it proper right now, because I think we're in the delta state for a little bit longer.
Oh, so it should come up to here.
Right, now you can adjust that delta state. Like
you mean
you should be entering it around 11. So you see like the
right here.
The other side is 11.
You got me confused with this clock thing. Is this one over here?
No, you were on the right side, but like on the bottom. And so on the bottom of the 12. That's 1 o'clock right now.
Right. This is 11 over here.
There you go. Yeah, so that the purple sphere should be hitting that intersection where the 11 o'clock line meets the delta line and theta line.
How would it ever be over here if it starts right here? If it starts on 12
Because
o'clock?
you need to change where the shape of the ellipse. You see the intersection between.
Hold on. It starts out at 12. How are you gonna get it at 11?
By stretching your ellipse and widening it.
This is 11 or 1.
That's 1.
So this is going backwards in time, or
I'm just saying, like,
it's starting at 12.
Yeah, but as far as making it like more accurate, the purple sphere should be entering the delta zone at 11 a.m. And right now you have it entering at like 11.
You mean as it's coming from this side?
Yes. Like
okay,
that would have helped. Like expand outward and be stretched a little bit.
What have I got this? This is just the problem
like if
is
you just widen it. Right, so those lines intersect right there where that orange one is and the red one.
I got to do both sides to keep it symmetrical.
We'll just do that one first. Have that line match.
I'm gonna go. Have it match what?
Have it match the intersection
right there.
Yep, and then do the same on the other side. Yeah, like that.
I feel like I'm not. But doesn't it have to come this way now?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Let me do this over again, because I forgot this is 3-dimensional, so I should have been grabbing the middle one. I think I did it 1.25. No, it wasn't enough, was it? If I could grab that middle one, it's hard to grab them the right one. It's so small. That's the bottom. That's the top. I can't. If I can snap it and then back out, yeah, I can. Okay, good. You're saying all the way over to there?
Pretty much, yeah, just so it's more uniform. But yeah.
It's not wanting to snap for me.
Realistically, that one goes back in around 2-ish, 2:30.
What now?
You're good. It's good. You can drag out the.
You see what I did though? You see though, once I screw with that side, it messes up this side. So it.
Yep.
Does it have to be pulled this way any?
A little bit.
How far?
Just a little bit. I mean, you could probably just leave it there. It's more about when you enter and exit the delta, you know?
But this should have been up here, though, is what you're saying.
Yep. Looks like they both kind of snap back.
This one's
no, never mind. That one's right. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
This one, it's almost like I need to torque it somehow. Because see, I think what I'm going to end up doing is making these lines cross. I don't want to make these lines cross right here. Okay, because they'll interfere. I won't be able to use it as a path.
Just a heads up. I've only got about like 20 more minutes today.
Yeah, I don't have much time either.
Yeah.
I was trying to get this close. I got to go back and work on that drawing some more.
It's pretty close.
Let's see what that does. The thing is, I gotta move this out though, right? Don't I have to move it out a little bit, or not?
Well, it's probably still set to that old path anyway.
I'm going to reset the path. That's easy. I hope it's going to be easy. It's always the last one I pick. Did it edit it? No. I could have sworn I was able to re-pick a path last time. Oops. I thought I was able to reselect a path. What I'll have to do is just delete that one.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't really see anything off the top there.
Let's see. Let me make sure I'm doing the right one. Yeah, that's it. And we'll just do another one. I think if I had turned this off, I would have been able to. Duty balls, where did it go? All I did was select that path. Oh, there it is.
See, that looks like it's working. You just have to switch the start and stop points now.
Yeah, this is what you have to be careful of. You can't get it. What I had to do is get it close and then zoom in. So they wasn't before. I had to get this lined up just about. Yeah, I got it too far, so I can go back. No. And set this back just a little bit. And then we should have quit doing that. Jumping.
Right. There you go.
A little more. Duty balls. I don't know what. All right, we'll see if that works. I can always play with it later. And save that. Turn the colors back on. I need to set a camera on this one so I don't have to keep zooming in and out. Oops. I can't even do this. Yeah, I was going to say I should be able to do that without. Well, this will be interesting.
Was it set for the 40 seconds?
I have to act like I'm going to go into SketchUp and then go back in. Yeah.
It says 44.
That's weird, isn't it? It's probably based on the length of the path. I don't know. Let's try it. It's probably something that would have to just be tweaked a bunch, right?
I'm just looking at all the different things happening. That looked right. Back into alpha. Yeah, see, that's where this is just a good like approximation. It's good.
Huh.
Very cool.
Well, I'll take a stab at putting these labels on there. I was just going to do text that was like maybe about as big as my cursor and have it be curved.
Yeah.
Because I can use these paths to curve the line, to curve the text around. And you're saying you would just stack them up?
Yeah.
Just like in the center over here.
Yeah, just from the opposite side of where the spheres end up at.
Yeah. So if you're looking at it straight down, I actually had a top. Oh, that was the top of the cone. And I had a side cone. Yeah, I didn't set up a view for the other one. Okay, well, let me take a stab at it. I'll have some more time tomorrow evening.
Nice.
And see what it looks like then.
Well, very cool.
Well, thanks. That was awesome.
Yeah,
awesome
I think
stuff.
we're getting close for sure.
Let's see if we got any other comments here. Daniel, what are the elephants holding up? Where are the elephants holding up the universe on the back of the tortoise floating through space? Oh man, Daniel's always trying to be a comedian.
You should probably just put those underneath the vortex. Just a big turtle.
The tortoise.
Yeah.
I was reading the other day that a tortoise, they have super sensitive nerve endings in their shell, which would make that they have super sensitive nerve endings in their shell. To me, a shell would be like your fingernail.
I have no idea.
You don't really have that many. I mean, to me, it's like a helmet. I wouldn't expect it to be something that had a lot of nerve endings in it, but it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, well, I think your fingernail does, like when they get ripped out, but when you tap them, it doesn't hurt at all.
I wonder if the ripping out the skin underneath it attached to it. I don't know. I was just thinking of I was just thinking of like when I used to play football and I had a helmet on. People would bang on our helmets, but it didn't hurt. Obviously didn't have nerve endings in
it. Yeah.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Well, anyhow, yeah, no.
All right. Stuff. Well, thanks, Alexei, and I'll send you an email with what I come up with to see what you think.
Very cool.
Then, all right. Thanks for coming in again. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you.
Yep. See ya.
Bye. All right. End broadcast.